Hi, it's Joan. This is the monthly Teach e-newsletter, and I'm doing a video for it because I wanted this month to look at how to teach doubles, takeout doubles. And many questions are asked about doubles, especially when students start, because it's very foreign to them to put a cross on the page or to use anything except a bidding like suits or no trumps. To use something that's a cross which says double, it doesn't mean anything to them. So you, the teacher, need to explain that doubles and overcalls, which are competitive bidding, match each other. They work really well together in that a lot of the time when you make a double, it's asking partner to bid. It's a takeout double, and you're asking partner to bid because you don't know where to play. Whereas an overcall says, I'd like to play in this long suit of mine. Then the confusion increases as to when is a double takeout and when is it for penalty. There's so much you need to slowly but surely help students with in this area. At first, they believe that high-level doubles are for penalty, but you need to show them that they're not. When someone preempts against you, then you need to say double because your side needs to be able to find a contract. So here's a typical example where East has preempted with 3 diamonds, and you've got a perfectly normal opening hand, which you would have opened 1 club. But when they bid 3 diamonds, they've done it on purpose to take away your room, your bidding space. So double shows a hand, a takeout double, which is short in diamonds, indeed a singleton, and can support the other suits. And it sort of says, over to you, partner, you decide what to do. Well, the last thing we wanted to hear was partner bidding 3 no trumps, because if we're short in the suit they've overcalled, then if they lead it, we might, be in big trouble. Partners promising 1 or 2 stoppers in diamonds before they bid 3 no trumps, because they know that our preference is not to play no trumps, it's to try and find a fit. So when they bid 3 no trumps, there's probably no heart or spade fit because they would have given that much consideration before bidding 3 no trumps. So anyway, we'll have to just wear 3 no trumps and see how we go. Sure enough, they led a diamond. And sure enough, partner does not have 4 hearts or 4 spades, and they've got king, queen, and another diamond. Their best bid they could make, apart from clubs, which is not really getting us to game, is 3 no trumps. So what are our tricks? We've got 4 club tricks, maybe 3, possibly 4 heart tricks, depending on the king of hearts. We've definitely got 3 heart tricks. If the finesse fails, we sort of expect the finesse in hearts to fail because East's got a long, strong diamond suit and nothing much else. Spades, we're not sure either. So, the 7 of diamonds is led. They play the 10. Now, we are tempted to win it, but let's think a little bit further. If East has 7 diamonds, we had 1, that's 8, 3 or 11. Their partner had a doubleton. If we win the king of diamonds or the queen, and then if our heart finesse loses to West's king, they will return a diamond. And we are in big trouble because our queen 8 is not going to be holding up. So the best bet is to actually duck. Don't take that first trick. Play the king next or the queen, it doesn't matter. Discard the 3 of clubs. Now they're forcing out our only diamond winner. Now the queen, that's okay though. Inevitably take the heart finesse. We could play 4 rounds of clubs, but that won't necessarily help us. So play the queen of hearts and see what happens. It loses, but They couldn't return a diamond. That's the greatest thing of all. They do not have a diamond left to return to partner. So we could win the jack, and we've now got 2, 3, 4, and 4 are 8. We're going to make 9 tricks. So I think just go for our tricks now. So play a club over to the ace, king of clubs, club over to the queen, and the jack, discarding a spade. Now we've got 6 tricks, 7, 8, 9. Just take the 9th trick. Sure. And we'll lose to the king of spades. So interestingly, we made 3 no trumps. We had to do a bit of planning on that one. But when they preempt, I'll just take away the bidding. 3 diamonds, a perfectly normal bid. Our double is takeout, asking partner to bid, forcing partner to bid, particularly when West doesn't bid. So our partner is forced to bid if they're going to take the double out, and their best option was 3 no trumps, which we had to play a bit carefully, but we made it. So takeout doubles, when you're teaching them, they usually are considered takeout, even if it's right up to the 4 heart level. Some people play that if the opponents even opened 4 spades, double would be takeout. But up to 4 hearts, and including 4 hearts, they open 4 hearts, we say double. That's a takeout double. That's asking partner to bid. It's not a penalty double. So teaching this situation in doubles is basically to teach students that most doubles take out if partner hasn't bid. If partner's already bid, then a double later is probably for penalty.